Hi and Assalamualaikum to Dr. Anissa Zira. Before I begin my presentation, let me introduce myself and my group members. My name is Nur Atira binti Omar, and along with me Harsh Shafiq, Arsha Afham, Naim Azwan and Nadia Akila. We are from Group 4. In this video, we will present the type of BIM that has been chosen from us, which is Buildsoft Cubic software. Now, let's start our presentation with the introduction first.
Thank you, Atira. Assalamualaikum. My name is Ashraf Rabi Azhar. I will present for part introduction. Nowadays, among numerous industries that are undergoing some continuous development along with Malaysia's rapid economic growth is the noticeable one, building or construction industry. A building or construction project is composed of many parts, including project costs. The goal of this report is to acquire an understanding of the application of BIM for project cost management. Building Information Modeling (BIM) is a technology that has been used by various construction project participants over the course of its development, particularly in project cost management. It is well understood that project cost management is critical in a project and is directly related to cost and economic benefits. BIM technology collects or available information about a specific project in order to create a simulated model of the building. Building Information Modeling (BIM) software is used to plan, design, build, and operate project facilities. In this report, the contents include stage of a project life cycle. That is to discuss the type of BIM application used for project cost management. Moreover, in this report, a brief background of the BIM application that has been chosen by us also be given. Furthermore, the purpose of the report is to explain how each BIM application is used at each of the selected project stage and how it can relate to the cost planning or control. The benefit and limitation of BIM application are also discussed in order to use the particular BIM application. Lastly, there will be an interview or simple survey will be done by our group to gain information regarding the topic of BIM application for cost management to analyze the data and elaborate the findings.
Thank you, Arshad. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Harsh Shafiq bin Abdul Razak, and I will continue the presentation about the stages of project life cycle. In recent years, BIM technology has been widely used in cost management in a variety of projects. Its primary functions include examining designs, drawing, and constructions documentations using BIM technology to consolidate and collect quantitative changes in the projects for cost management. BIM technology will collect information from all phases of the whole life cycle of a construction's projects on one platform for all those involved in the construction project to share and coordinate so that cost management of the entire process can really play a role. In this part, we are going to get through the stages of the project life cycle on management. A construction project plan of work, which is RIBA, is a generally recognized industry procedure that highlights the crucial aspect of a construction process. So next, I will explain two stages of project life cycle. The first one is preparation stage, the stage of project life cycle that relates to the application of BIM for cost management are preparation stage, which are preliminary cost estimates. The work at the initial stage consists of decisions, design, and bidding, while the cost of a specific project are dependent on the target set during the decision period. At this stage, BIM creates simulated designs of the entire projects using multi-dimensional modeling, including 3D modeling, project scheduling, and construction cost analysis and classifications. Following that, initial estimates and statistics depending on the evidence presented in such models are used to help with project cost management. The impact of design on cost of the project has a direct effect on the accuracy of design budgetary estimates. Previously, complicated designs and incomplete documentation result in calculation errors. After that, the second stage of the project life cycle that involves in the use of BIM for cost management is at the construction stages of a project. At the construction stages, there are a number of operations that are involved in the project cost management. BIM technology confirms the visualizations and informatizations displayed by its own models, which become more specific with more information and remain up to date with the most recent informations. The project models created with BIM technology can have the whole information updated in accordance with construction schedule at any time. All information is delivered on time, which saves time and cost. Nevertheless, BIM technology aids in the earlier detection of problems. In project cost management, costs can be hidden or revealed. So that's all from me. Naim will continue the presentation about the background of Qubit BuSoft software.
Thank you, Haris. My name is Naim Azman bin Azman and I will continue on background of BuSoft Qubit BIM. In general, BuSoft is an Australian company that was founded in 1985 with the goal of developing computer software for the construction industry. Furthermore, BuSoft has been exported to more than 20 nations throughout the world because of frequently specialized in the global construction industry. In addition, it is the only application that allows users to take off amounts from designs and convert them to estimates. Other than that, it is only one program that smoothly merges takeoff and estimation for and all in one solution that is natural in nature. Thus, the main features of Qubit BuSoft is the ability to cross-reference the taking off items and estimate progress. Next is types of Qubit BuSoft software. Basically, there are two main types of Qubit BuSoft software that is commonly used in construction industry, which are Qubit Estimating and Qubit Select. Qubit Estimating in general is construction estimating and takeoff software designed for contractors, subcontractor estimators, and quantity surveyors, while Qubit Select in general is an innovative online platform designed to compare suppliers and contractors in easier ways. Furthermore, Qubit Estimating gives an advantage to users to reduce the time it takes to perform an estimate, while also increasing the accuracy of cost for quantity takeoff, while Qubit Select have an ability to input suppliers, add multiple quotes from subbids, compare price, and select one or more suppliers for the jobs. For this slide, I will continue the presentation regarding Qubit BuSoft software application used at project stage. BuSoft Qubit can use at two stages of projects, which are stage 1, which is preparations and briefing, and stage 5, which is constructions. Firstly, I go through for the first stage. Stage 1 is all about fleshing out the details of the brief and making sure that have all the needs for the design pressure. This entails to ensure that the brief can be fulfilled on site. Furthermore, at stage 1, the feasibility study is conducted as part of the briefing process, either to determine if a site can meet the client's objectives or to test a specific component of briefing. In addition, at stage 1, the two types of Qubit BuSoft, which are Qubit Estimating and Qubit Select, play an important role to make sure the successful projects. In this stage, Qubit Estimating can be used to calculate the feasibility study of the projects. It is because, according to the survey that has been distributed, the estimation cost that has been estimated can make the client aware of their income and outcome. Furthermore, by using Qubit Estimating, it can be used to convert GFA into a cost figure or elemental unit rates (EUR), and it is quick breakdown of project resource expense by trade cost analysis results are displayed intuitively in a chart and table. With the expectations of that, Qubit Estimating also can be used to take off of the proposed project by inserting the drawing that has been approved by architect in Qubit Estimating, and the GFA will auto detect scale from drawing scale. Lastly, the use Qubit Select at stage 1 is to compare suppliers in a easier way. For second stage of project is stage 5, which is construction stage. During stage 5, the emphasis will be on adopting project cost control throughout the construction process. In simple words, All of the cost budgets that have been set up must be followed during the construction phase. The use of QB estimating in construction stage is to provide the ability to control the overall project as well as improve the efficiency of project management. Other than that, the use of QB estimating by a quantity surveyor firms is for interim payment progress claims. It usually uses the application software to keep track of the interim payment progress claim of the project regularly. Furthermore, the use of QB estimating and construction stage also facilitates the making of bill of quantities and act as budget controls. Thank you. Next, I will pass to the next presenter, Nadia.
Thank you, Naim. Hi, my name is Nada Akila. Now I want to explain the advantage and disadvantage of the Buildsoft QBit based on our survey. First, I'm going to explain the advantages of the software. The highest result of the advantage of using this software is accurate estimate and rates, the accuracy of estimate and budget in the project cost management. This software has proved improving the accuracy of cost calculation, ensuring there are no errors that could have a significant impact on the budget in the future. Next advantage is it can increase in quality and growth of the work. Buildsoft QBit can improving the quality of the work by demonstrating the efficiency of the data and calculation. Also, how anything in project cost management is calculated precisely. As a result, the work increased in size while maintaining a high level of quality. It shows how useful it is to use the QBit by Buildsoft to improve the efficiency in data and cost. Furthermore, the advantage of using this software is it can create good planning and easy to use, as it can allow for more efficient cost planning. Also, because the software is simple to use, it can perform more function because there will be no difficulties in carrying out the task. Cost planning will ensure that the entire project runs smoothly and without issues. Next is the advantage of Buildsoft QBit. Based on the survey, the disadvantage of using this software is high investment for the software, as this software costs a lot of penny because they need the monthly subscription. Since the cost investing in this software is high, less people are using it in Malaysia construction industry, and it can cause financial problem in the future. Second disadvantage is constant training and practices. Since this software is still new, the employer will need to hire a trainer or send the employee to training to learn how to use the software efficiently. To ensure that everything runs smoothly, it does take a lot of time and money. Lastly, the disadvantage of Buildsoft QBit is lack of popularity. Since this software is not famous, many people are not familiar with it, so it's hard to connect with other people to work in the same project, as the efficiency of the software become inefficient. Now I'm inviting Arshad to continue our presentation.
Thank you, Nadia. Okay, for analysis and finding, collection data have been made, and our group has chosen to do a survey by using Google Form for the analysis and finding of this report. Almost 25 respondents have participated in this simple survey. Findings from this simple survey will be discussed in this topic. Following that, this survey reveals that the majority of company has only used building information modeling BIM at their workplace. Despite the fact that BIM is well unknown, it is still not widely used in many business. 52.2% of respondents company have been using BIM for project cost management, which is cost planning and cost control. Meanwhile, 47.8% of respondents companies are not using BIM for project cost management, which is cost planning and cost control. As you can see in our slide, for the first data which BIM used in companies. For second data, BIM software technology that commonly used for cost planning and cost control. For the data that has been gathered for what type of BIM software that the company using. For COSTEC, 4.8% respondents are expert using it. For QBit by Buildsoft, the percentage increased by as much as 38.1%. However, the highest percentage goes to Autodesk Revit, as much as 42.9%. It is shown that this software is more familiar among the construction industry players than other software. Lastly, there are 4.8% responded for companies who do not apply the use of BIM software because of insufficient budget. The data are shown above. Next, data 3 shows us about usage of BIM in the stage of construction. Based on the survey that has been conducted on what stage does the BIM application use the most, the higher usage of the BIM method is at the planning stage as much as 68.2%, meanwhile for the execution stage is only 80.2%. Lastly, only 13.6 BIM application are in the initiation stage. The data are shown above. For data 4, which is application of BuildSoft Qubit software in the construction industry, the respondents were given 4 questions whereby they will agree or disagree with the given statement regarding the application of BIM in the construction industry. The first question that was asked to the respondent was if they ever use BuildSoft software for project cost management in cost planning and cost control. The result from the surveys show that 23 respondents have agreed and disagreed to this statement, which resulted in a 34.8% agree and 60.9% disagree from the first question. For the data, it is known that BuildSoft Qubit software is not mostly used in construction project. The data is shown as above. That's all for me. Next, I pass to Atira to continue for others data that we have gained from respondent. Thank you.
Thank you, Arshad. Now I will continue with the data collection number 5, which is the usage of BuildSoft Qubit software in the stage of construction. We have been asked the respondent which stage the BIM application used the most regarding BuildSoft Qubit software, and as a result shown above, most respondents do apply BIM in the planning stage, which is 60.9%, and the rest is 21.7% used in the execution stage and 17.4% used in the initiation stage. This shows that most respondents use BIM in the planning stage. Alright, for the next data number 6, which is the question that we asked, is it accurate when BuildSoft Qubit software is used for cost planning and cost control? Based on data 6 above, we can see that 63.6% of those respondents agree with the accuracy when using BuildSoft Qubit software for cost planning and cost control. And as a result, 9.1% of other respondents disagree with the accuracy when using BuildSoft Qubit software. This reason maybe behind this also had been discussed on a previous topic. Companies should start adapting the use of BIM software in their workplace so that it can bring many positive impacts in the future in terms of cost controlling and cost planning. For the last survey that we include in Google Form is the type commonly used for project cost management when using this software. Based on data 7 above, show that as 43.5% of respondents use this software in cost control, and also 43.5% of respondents use this software in cost estimate. Compared to other respondents, only 4.3% of respondents use this software in quality control. And that's all for analysis and finding. I will pass this slide to Haris.
Thank you, Atira. So now, I will explain about the challenges on using the BuildSoft Qubit software for cost planning and cost control. Based on the survey, they also listed some of the challenges of using BIM applications or BuildSoft Qubit software that were faced by the respondents while they were handling the project in their workplace. The challenges that were faced by the respondents are expensive software, need training for staff and license, need to explore more in the software because not have much experience, less implementation in industry, need a skillful person to handle, determination on uncertain item, lack of knowledge, takes time and patience to explore the software, need to learn more about the software in detail, and integration with other software. Over and above, the respondents also listed their future implementations of BIM software that were used in their workplace. So there are some future implementations that were listed in the form from the respondents. The first one is accuracy of quantity needed with less excess material, and the software will provide easy work to estimate the cost. The second one is it's easy to manage cost monitoring, saving, and planning. The third one is using the BIM software is more efficient compared to the traditional method. And the last one, the respondent states that the architect will use the BIM software more often. Next, the last one is the opinion of using BIM software in the industry. Based on the findings and the survey, we can say that most of the respondents agree that BIM software makes their work easier. Since part of the software is easy to use, BIM can also make all phases of the project easier, and it is good for the future. Few of them expect to learn and experience the different type of BIM software because they will be useful to them in the future. They also said that it is a great experience to explore and use the software, which not only brings joy at work but also can save their time. Finally, BIM software helps everyone involved to work in groups as it can be shared and is very easy to use. So that's all from me, and I will pass it to Atira to make the conclusion of our presentation.
Thank you, Haris and Arshad, for the explanation. My name is Nur Atira. Now it's my turn to conclude all the points that has been presented by them. To sum up, working using BIM software, especially Buildsoft Qubits, can provide significant benefits when estimating major commercial projects, which is quantity surveying firms are implementing or planning to implement BIM in their operations. Change management is one of the major benefits of BIM, and after consulting with the industry, we determined that this was an essential area to focus on, giving a wonderful chance to assist workers. Qubit will automatically update existing item in the estimate that has been impacted by the new model, applying the change and highlighting the item with a color indicator in the estimate sheet, calculation sheet, and shape pane, taking change management to the next level. That's all from us. Thank you.